World fight began. Emergence Day.
Let's go, man. Emergence Day. Let's full screen this.
It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe.
Let's
and
turn
today,
that
for the
to...
first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Oh my god.
All you got.
Double stab to the neck. Breach shot. Oh my god, the breach shot's back.
Talk about what this game is.
Holy, the breach shot is back.
We chose E-Day.
Let's
When we started
go.
This project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. It was a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. And we realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time. E-Day.
This game looks so good in Unreal 5, man.
And changed the history of Sarah forever.
This looks like a whole different game.
We wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game.
Mad World
So we started with just
2006.
one still from the Mad World trailer.
The thing that started it
Marcus
all.
facing down the locust, defiantly
The
firing
trailer
into
should
the
have said that
darkness
started it all.
against overwhelming odds, and we said this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail.
I swear they're Juvies. I swear to God they are.
Gears to new heights with the densest,
The Retro
most detailed
Lancer.
world we've ever created. With seamless, large-scale environments.
Wow.
From up here.
That looks
Fully
unreal.
dynamic ray trace lighting. And richer
Ray tracing's in it then, so basically that's going to look even more insane on PC.
Drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation,
Rank of a
sound,
blindies.
the
Let's go.
world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you.
Oh my god, the destruction!
You'll fight against bigger and more
Berserker.
brutal enemies.
The destruction in this game looks unreal. We got new weapons. Can't wait to find out what them new weapons do.
So that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
The retro is back, but hopefully it's not overpowered like Gal 3.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games.
I'm kind of getting used to the new movement now I keep looking at it. This seems a lot faster. I think that'll do better, faster gameplay and faster movement. We need a kind of a change. We've had the same thing for way too long.
After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
It's your boy Marcus.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and
Dom.
Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and
Dom's
Marcus's
brother.
best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from our refinery, intense power.
With the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality,
I can't
the
wait for
locusts
this game.
emerge and
The
change
destruction in this
everything.
game looks unreal.
Coalition emergency broadcast system.
This is when the emergence. This is when the locusts start coming up.
E-Day tells not one but two origin
In the
stories.
emergence hole.
The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
The graphics look unreal on this game.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than
Kelowna.
just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive. like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the
Unreal
Calgary
5's
effort
definitely made this
totally
game pop
reshaped it.
so much more.
With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe. Towering architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows.
Definitely gone back
The
to that Gears of
mountains,
1
the ocean,
look though, which
local
I'm so glad
landmarks
they've done
help give
because I didn't
Kelowna
like
its
Gears 4 and
unique
5 the
style.
way it looked. So glad they've gone back to that dark, gritty look.
As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military
I like the
airfield,
redness around the
set at
emergency
forest edge
holes
with
there.
shipyards nearby,
Yeah, that looks so much better.
refineries, and supporting working class neighborhoods.
The graphics
built
are
around
unreal,
constant
man.
emulsion production.
Look at all the lighting and shadows and
Gears plays
everything
best in a
else.
city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield. Kelowna's density, tight streets, mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how Gear moves through the world. And it created the perfect stage.
I'm getting
for
so
greater
used to
scale
this
and
like new
verticality
movement. I
combat.
know I said it earlier, it just looks so much cleaner and faster.
Our soldiers
There's
are
no, like,
basically giant
slugginess.
tanks in armor. They
This looks a
slam
lot
into
cleaner.
cars, weaving through hails of bullets.
I like that effect where you hear the bang of the car as well when they're hitting cover.
And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears,
You ain't wrong there.
and we've completely rebuilt our movement and cover systems. With smoother transitions and a bigger range.
I'm just hoping that
of cover heights and
retro's not that
shapes,
powerful in
including new
multiplayer.
low-ground cover.
It's
This
that
all
shit was
allows us
annoying
to
in Gears
create more
3.
complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before,
I hope they changed the active reload being in the middle of the screen as well.
which lets you quickly get under objects,
Slide
slide around
cancelling.
corners, or transition more
COD
smoothly
meets
into
Gears.
cover from a run. And we added the ability to jump, which really opened up
Oh my
the citywide
God.
battleground.
I didn't
You get
even
to play with
realise
more
that. You can
verticality,
literally jump
climbing
there and
walls and
literally.
vehicles,
You don't even have to be on
gaps
cover
and
to jump,
crumbling
you can just
buildings
jump
between
over
flanking
gaps.
roads. At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat puzzle. A mix of unique enemy combinations,
I'm so glad they showed more of the Reavers in this game.
tactical weapon choices,
The new like mulchers and the new boomers look
their
insane.
ability to read and move through the arena. But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action movie sequences.
Oh, that
Throw
Locust is
yourself off the
running.
balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
Our missions move across the city, from linear fights in
The
narrow
gritty look
streets
is
and
so
alleys
good.
to more
Always
open
has
districts,
been.
where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head on? Do you flank them from a side entrance?
So you can literally play it how you want. Oh my
Go to the
god.
balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot.
Oh my god, that's fire. So you can play
And if
however
play
you
co-op
want.
with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking
Oh
your
my
own
god, so you
path
can have,
reveals
or
more
you all can have
stories from the
your
city.
own path to take out the
Survivors
enemy. That
trapped in
is
apartments.
crazy.
There's a civilian in that building, 4th floor.
A Raven crashed in the distance. A group of Gears readying an ambush. You still have your
Onyx
orders,
guards.
but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how
Well,
much of the
often-
city you choose to explore.
So it's open world kind of then, by the look of it.
To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an
I bet the
entire
areas are
suite
going
of
to be
tools.
massive in this game.
Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location
So glad the
you've
breach
ever
shot's
seen
back.
in a Gears game.
We've definitely got the breach shot. I ain't seen the T-bow yet, but the breach shot, I'm happy about that.
Configure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining Gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in E-Day, You're watching a live city get ripped apart.
I love the destruction. The destruction is amazing. I'm hoping it's like that in multiplayer. Things just literally like flying off the wall, debris, buildings falling apart. That'd be crazy as hell.
They abandon their cars.
The atmosphere will be insane if it's like that in their multiplayer.
In subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
I'm so glad they've gone back to the way Gears one. They've just gone back to the gritty look. That's how Marcus gets his scar on his face by the look of it.
Decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology.
I've not ever read the comics, but he's just scratched the shit out of his face.
Waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use E-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere. You can toss a grenade in to close them up. Just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also
his body flew with that nade.
That'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings.
Oh, we're getting sinkholes in this game.
Too small.
Let's go.
Construction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world.
Wow, you're doing damage to basically anything you shoot.
Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder.
Holy shit.
You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely
This is literally smashed to bits.
You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first
I'm hoping to change their active reload.
This real feeling of the city's a character.
Put it back to the top right. Holy shit, what is that? That corpse was smashing the hell out of that building. Carlos. He's holding his cog tag.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story.
Look at young Marcus and Dom, man.
Going on in the plot.
Holy.
The characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below.
The locusts look so much smaller, like they're so muscular in the other games, and they're like, because this is like the start of it all, it just looks so much skinnier.
No way, this is real.
The difference is wild.
It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
You ain't wrong.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic.
Remark.
The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Yeah, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet
wild.
rookie cadet Lucas Reyes. A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front line.
I'm so hyped for this, man.
Military glory.
Hurry up, October the 6th. Hurry up.
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locust, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love.
Yes! Give us some cinematics.
And a bit shaky. And leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning
There's no
characters like
chainsaw,
Warrior
so they just gave us a chainsaw, a normal one. There's no Lancer, by the look of it.
Marcus Phoenix.
Die.
I'm so glad Ty's back.
Finally get to see the hard-ass
Yes,
pilot
we got
Gil
the
Getness
Ty.
in-game for the very first time.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those
Got
strong
that
jaws
right.
and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic permascowl. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Yep. Never change your character's face.
Material and
Especially with our popular
character
Dom
fidelity in Gears
Marcuses.
of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our
This game just looks
facial
unreal.
animation systems have been
I cannot
completely
wait.
upgraded for E-Day. With 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted
You
for
have
each
10
head
times
alone
more
to
facial
really
expressions.
represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus has more detail in his eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Phoenix. Marcus. Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next of kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we
Adam
have,
Phoenix,
we've
eh?
never had fidelity at this scale.
This game just
Combined with
looks
a much
unreal.
more sophisticated
There's nothing
animation
left to
rig,
say.
This allows us to have way
There's
more
nothing left
expressive
to say.
characters with a huge range, from a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity. We're pushing the graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at
60 frames per second on campaign.
and up to 120 frames per second in
Yes, getting the 120 multiplayer, baby. Let's go. Even better on PC. Ticker.
To
Just shown the ticker.
We made them scary.
Oh, the main menu is in the back there. Did you see that? The main menu is there.
The boomers are even bigger this time around. Like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart.
Oh, for God's sake, not the wretches again. I hate the screams.
They crawl up buildings.
That main menu is so lit. That main menu looks fire.
Basically, the whole Locust
And the Reavers just booming your fucking rockets.
than ever before.
Yes, we get to kick tickers again. Woohoo!
So what now, Marcus? We save everyone we can.
Yes, sir. I cannot wait. Hurry up, October the 6th.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying.
Oh my God.
And with E-Day, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
Yes, we're getting that meteor soundback with headshots and just general gore.
In response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat.
Holy shit.
Gore is localized as well.
Just shot his
Shoot a
arm
locust
off.
in the armor leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it
What
clean
the
off
fuck?
with
Is he
glorious
gone?
detail.
It was that a Troika he was carrying. What
Mesh is
the
going to get you
fuck?
the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with the long shot.
Oh yes,
We've
the long
revamped our
shot.
favorite weapons for E-Day, and of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart.
Let's
the
go.
New Puncher grenade launcher is a
Yeah, so grenade launcher, the one that I said in the pre-order. That's in the Bravo weapon pack.
to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control.
That's
when it
basically like the
detonates.
Bushka
That
from
means
Gao J.
You can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master
Yeah, it's
its
similar to the
long-range
Bushka.
equal-closing potential. The incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally melt the skin off an enemy's body.
Oh, we're finally getting an emotion weapon.
Before, you'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close.
Yes.
And of course,
I don't think that is crazy that we've actually got. Oh my God, the Lancer is in the game. Yes, I bet you get the Lancer halfway through the game then. Let's go.
the creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore
That's the older
that we want to
version of
show
it.
in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the
Yes.
invasion, all to deliver
We get
that
to find out how the
gratifying
Lancer
moment
was made with the
when you
chainsaw.
finally get to slice a grub in two.
Oh my God. They gassed that in their
Music
mind.
has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord.
Yes, we're getting the guy one sound back in the campaign when you finish the checkpoint.
Together with our composer, Adam Lustica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory. Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
They've gone that in with this game, it's unbelievable.
Where the hell are we?
And then there's the sound design.
Holy. Yes.
All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006 and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system.
I love it how we're getting a peek of the main menu in the background. That is hilarious.
Yeah, intimate sound. And when
peek of that main menu, baby. Let's go.
Early details. In terms of how you'll experience Kelowna, I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens.
This game's a masterpiece, man.
Back out into a wide space and the sound opens up.
It just looks unreal, man. The destruction, the graphics, just everything about it that they've shown is just insane.
And it's not just those spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time.
Get that acoustic audio.
It's a heavy
similar to what DayZ's got and other things.
And what better way to experience his dread and tension
other games
than through the music and sound that surrounds you.
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you create with your friends. Co-op has always been a part of our DNA.
Yes, we're getting co-op. Hopefully on PC this time. On Gears Reloaded, you can do split screen on PC.
All 4 characters are playable from the start.
Yes, 4-player co-op.
Online co-op.
Oh my god, on the campaign.
In Versus,
that is sick.
Squad-based PvP is back with a collection of 4v4 modes and all new
it's 4v4 then. So we're getting 4v4 PvP, so it's not 5v5.
Classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities. You'll put your skill to the test alongside a seasonal roadmap of killer content, almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game.
Oh my god, so the more you play, the more you get for your characters and the customization and appearance looks.
A dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode. Horde Siege.
Oh, Horde.
It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads
holy shit, 12-player Horde!
Battle the Locust Invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps.
That is crazy, 12-player Horde.
Join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good, Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
Yes, sir! Let's go! I cannot wait for the beta in August and the release in October, man. Gears is back, baby. Let's go.
We can't outrun the past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor.
20 years is crazy, more like that the game's even still going.
The story of Gears.
It always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can
Gears
all relate to.
finished for me after Gears 3, man. Gears 4 and 5, and I just didn't like how all the campaign was crap. Gears 3 was where the story ended for me. Now we've got this beautiful game to look forward to.
Quarter-century anniversary of Xbox. It's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so many more stories.
I think that's what everybody's saying, to be fair. But yeah, we're back.
We want to make sure that we do right.
The scenery in this game, just everything that they've shown is just insane. And we've got Ty, which is even better.
What a nightmare.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of
war.
Destroyed in 2 nights.
Yep.
For us, the heart of
That's
Gears
Emergence
has
Day.
always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world. It's how we work as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows.
So happy though that we're actually getting in the beta in August.
Of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on
October the 6th. Let's go, baby! Cannot wait. That's everything that you need to see from the Xbox Direct for Gears of War E-Day. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please let me know how hyped you guys are for Gears E-Day in the comments below. Peace out.